Hello, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name is Wendy Wing. I'm doing a daily checkity check, seeing what the energies are of the day, any messages, news we can use, support, validation, guidance. So for anybody who's tuning in, whenever you're tuning in, so starting with your Kali Oracle card, Moksha of Kali. Been a while since I pulled this one. Beautiful. All right. Moksha of Kali. Her passionate desire for your liberation is unflagging, and so your relief shall come swiftly. She is speaking to you from within. She is the voice of reassurance. Can you hear her? Trust her. Soon you will see things in a better light. You are going to be liberated from the struggle you are currently experiencing. Be true to yourself and your life path, and you will attract the way forward as obstacles disappear. Do not turn away, for you are destined to overcome all opposition, bringing your sacred path to fruition. Wow, that's some validation. I feel like you might be up against something, the opposition, liberated from struggle. Something is happening on your life path that feels very relevant, very new. And I love how as you move forward, you attract just an ease as you go. I'll take that. I'll take 2 of those, please. and a to-go bag. That sounds lovely. All right. So let's look at, wow. That's a beginning spread. What is going on out there? Let's see. All right, so in the past, we've got 3 of Swords in reverse. So the end of heartache, the healing of a betrayal. And I love this illustration. Not like I love this because I tune in and it's just lovely, but I feel like this is a really good representation of what 3 of Swords embodies, or an aspect in this illustration. The devastation, the ripping apart, being pulled apart. And so in reverse, it's the mending, the strengthening, the healing, realizing that every time you get your heart broken and you put it back together, it mends stronger, just like muscles. Your heart is a muscle. All right. What do we need to know about this really fun experience that we all healed from in the past? Six of Pentacles. It's because it feels like you were able to heal your heart because you started balancing the give and take in your life and not overextending, seeing things from a broader point of view. Feel like you had a narrow point of view, a very small way of seeing things. Maybe you were less conscious. Maybe you were on a lower vibration. No judgment, it happens. And as you raised your vibration and as you healed, you could see things. I think it just helps this illustration of 6 of Pentacles. He's really large and looking down at this town looking at things from above, from a broader point of view, a broader perspective, so he could see the whole playing field and figure out where would be best to focus his energy so he could get a return on his investment. I'm saying he, no gender in tarot. This is part of, I feel like this balancing out and realizing where you need to put your focus, shift your focus. It was painful. There was a lot of emotions in this. Well, definitely a lot of emotions, and painful from healing from Three of Swords. You have been, yeah, again, I'm getting balance. Oh, also you've been balancing your physical experience, your 3D world, with your higher self, with spirit, with the divine. So there, it feels like this has led you to a lot of seeking a lot of balance, or falling into realizing you needed balance. Sometimes inspiration is like that, like, oh, I get it. I was not investing my focus in a way that's beneficial for myself and others, for the highest and greatest good. I was stuck. Feel like you had a large ask from spirit to balance things out because you were emotionally depleted, completely emotionally depleted. And spirit's like, yeah, I'll help you out with that, brah. Let me help you out with that. I don't know why spirit all of a sudden is a surfer. All we're going to do is completely shift your life. That's the price of admittance. That's what I discern. Wow, there's a lot coming through with that divine connection, being divinely guided through this journey, feeling very alone. So there's a lack of trying to connect with and attach to vibrations and people and situations in that vibration that are not for you, that are not to your highest and greatest good. And so if you can't connect out here, you start connecting to your higher self, connecting within, to heal that connection. Wow. Oh, yeah. Oh, and so as you've started healing, then your ships have started to come in. You're glowing up. People are seeing this glow up that you're having, whether you're aware that I feel like they're talking about you. Like, they expected you to stay in that energy. The lower vibrational people who were around you in your past. This was meant to keep you down. You weren't supposed to recover. Definitely not do better than them. I don't know who they and them are. I assume you do. Maybe it's one person, maybe it's a collective, maybe you kind of get that feeling like, I get this feeling as you raised your vibration, raised your consciousness, started healing, you got an awareness of a real clarity about who is around you. and maybe even realizing, oh, well, this is why I haven't had success. They really don't want me to succeed. There's a lot of competition energy. I'm way ahead of myself, but your challenge right now is that I'm feeling that 5 of Wands, that melee. People, to me, this a lot of times is either conscious or unconscious people, consciously or unconsciously trying to stir the pot, trying to cause chaos. Be with gossip. I'm seeing it more of activity, like they really want to remind everybody of times when you've not done well, bringing out the worst stories about you. It does feel like gossip. You might be feeling that at times right now. Like, where's this energy? Where's this doubt coming from? And that energy just kind of hits. You don't have to be around it, but it might trigger a memory. You might be like, why am I thinking about this now? Why am I feeling so foolish about it? Thank you, friends. You're letting me know that that needs to be cleared and dealt with. And yeah, who doesn't mess up? Who doesn't make a fool of themselves? It's a way to tear you down to make themselves feel better. Whenever someone, and this includes me, whenever I've been caught in a gossipy type of mode, it is because I'm feeling insecure about myself, some aspect of myself. I see someone and it sparks a jealousy. It creates that, really hits that insecurity. And you create a closeness with someone or a group, and you look at that energy, or whoever has you feel has created that feeling of not good enough within you. But instead of dealing with that feelings of not good enough within you, you group together and explain why this person sucks, or somehow kind of tear them down. So you have a momentary feeling of power within agreement that that's not acceptable. It's an insecure way. Gossiping is such a insecure. It's when I am around someone who is constantly pointing out others' flaws, maybe even to their face, behind their back, it tells me a lot. And it's because I used to do it myself years ago, until I realized that the people I'm hanging out with are, the moment you leave the group, then you are fodder for that behavior. So nobody wants to leave the group because you know that it was just maddening and not real and not secure and not loving and not supportive. And I realized I really need to look at my insecurities. So your glow up right now is having, or at least in the past, is having that effect on people. Keep going, baby. It's okay. Let them, maybe they're going to stay gossipy for another lifetime or two. Maybe it's not their turn to learn that lesson, and that's okay. You can learn it and move on. So, all right. In current energy, the devil. This guy looks like such a rock star, like 80s glam hair. All right, so the devil energy. Yeah, seductive, draws you in, tells you everything that you want to hear, but it's not grounded. It's not real. It's just part of the truth. And that's what pulls you in. You're pulled in because it's too good to be true. At least that's what I'm tuning into. The energy of why is the devil in current energy? This is also someone very manipulative, very good at, because they know they can read you and see what it is that you want, what it is you need, and they tell you exactly that they create a connection and an attachment to needs, and fulfill that. The only way you can fulfill your needs are outside of you. It's a trick it's a trap. Sorry, Star Wars. But it's a trap. Your answers aren't outside of you. Your love doesn't only come from someone. It gets you addicted to some type of energy outside of you, like sourcing your energy, your answers, your stability, your security outside of yourself, instead of realizing that you have that source within you. I've never seen the devil card that way. That's very interesting. I've definitely experienced that. Most of my life, I think, has been about perceiving that I need something outside of myself, that I'm lacking or wanting. Boy, something really, 5 of Swords and the devil. This is someone who's a bully. If they can't charm their way and get you attached, this is someone who then punishes, power plays, smug. This is someone really clever, good with their words. They like decimating people. Why is this coming up in today's energy? I wonder, Moksha of Kali was talking about how there's some type of difficulties that are going on, and that Moksha of Kali will help make them smooth. Like you're going to show yourself how strong you are by moving into these energies. It does resonate with the past energy here. We're talking about difficult people and situations that you've shifted your focus from. So it's either that same type of energy. It doesn't have to be embodied in the same people. It could be just an energy that you're working through. Let's find out, shall we? This is so exciting. Boy. Oh, okay. Whoever this is, however they show up in this current energy, someone who thinks they can string you along, thinks that they know how to pull your focus from your path and your divine self and say, I've got the answers for you outside of you. That's fine. We all need help from time to time, but the devil energy, looking for something outside of yourself, if it's chronic, you get addicted to finding that energy outside of you and not being able to source it yourself, then you have an addiction. I'm getting that's a limitation. I get that right now, whoever this is that's showing up, they have no idea how you've changed. You've changed. You definitely have changed. They have no idea how fast and swift, how you're much more conscious. You're focused on the truth, even the truth about yourself. You're like, yeah, but meet me in present time. It's like they have this perception of you that's in the past. That's you before this whole reading started, when you were there and before. That's, I get the feeling, the picture that they have of who you are. But again, you've changed. You're not that person anymore. You've leveled up. You're moving forward so quickly. There's something about your mental body and being in the truth, having the truth, knowing your truth. These energies have no idea in present energy. It doesn't, I'm trying to figure out how to explain this. It's like, no matter who comes at you, it's a trap for them. Maybe because they're feeling insecure right now and needing to gossip, needing to bring you down so they can feel better, poke at you. Wow. Oh, oh, I get, this is interesting. Ooh, this is a real page turner here. I'm getting that you might not even be around this energy. For some of you, someone might be showing up in your current energy who's similar to the energy that you've dealt with in the past, or it is that energy. Doesn't matter if it's the same person, it's a type of energy that I've been describing. And when this shows up, for some of you, it'll be towards you. You will get to see this unravel in front of you. Someone coming at you, not realizing how you've changed, how you've leveled up, and you're just going to cut through that so quickly, so effortlessly. It's like whatever the plans they have, it's like butter and you just slice through it. It's like, yeah, I don't play these games anymore. For some of you, what I'm getting is this is spirit letting you know that behind the scenes, because it was coming up earlier in the reading, that they're talking about you, they're gossiping, that this is a way of coping with insecurity, as the gossiping and projecting limitations onto others and all those fun old ways of being, just so fun. Temporarily making you feel better. So what I'm getting is something happens in current energy where someone tries to belittle you with others, trying to get others to see their point of view, and the truth comes in. Someone stands up for you. You've got a friend. You've got a friend. You might have a handful of friends. I feel like this, the people who have seen you have a glow up and are tired of the nonsense of this bully. They tell the truth, they speak the truth, and they put this bully in their place. I think if that's the scenario, why this is coming out is the universe wants to let you know that you're not alone in this. They've got your back. There are others behind the scenes who also support you, who see your glow up, and you've inspired them, that you've healed with a lot of grace, and you're moving forward. You're taking care of yourself. You're taking care of your business. You're healing. You're looking amazing. Ooh, bunch of cards flew out. You're looking amazing right now. Well, not just like looking like, I don't know, but you're feeling your energy is good. Your vibes are high. You're focused on moving forward. You're very charismatic and you're drawing in people. You're taking action. You're a person of action. You're really good at, it's like you're going towards stardom. And that's, I feel like you feel that within yourself, like that complete alignment when you're so aligned with who you are. Whether anybody else really feels that, your alignment, I can feel like how much more you are in alignment than you used to be. And it's driving some people nuts. And people are standing up for you, putting that devil energy and Five of Swords energy, whoever wields it, putting them in their place. Because it's not grounded energy. It's not real. You've got people who, all different types of people, different levels, different ages, that really do have your back. It's like you've got cheerleaders. Again, because you have the truth. This truth is leading to your victory. The truth about, I feel like people are seeing very clearly who you are, yeah, I'll just stop interrupting myself. People are seeing the truth about who you are, and definitely seeing who it is who's gossiped about you and put you down and painted you in a certain light. Feel like as time goes on, they're realizing, oh, and you're just rising, and they're realizing, wait, they're coming to their own truth. You didn't have to spread and gossip and try to take this person down. You just got on with your life and healed as best as you can. You've been healing. I feel like there's going to be some more healing, but you've done such a huge amount of healing. Your vibration is raised. You're in the truth. You're in the truth, not just your truth, but in the truth, and carrying that sword of truth to victory, to freedom. You're freeing yourself with truth from this devil energy and Five of Swords energy. You have more people around you that support you, who support you, than you know about. You might have some of you might be your knight in shining armor if you deal with these energies directly. And some of you are attracting others around who see your value and worth. Now that you see your own value and worth and realize how important it is to take care of yourself and be balanced, because you've brought so much balance, then the universe is stepping in, and people are waking up. They want to work with you. They want to support you. They want to protect you with the truth. so you can have freedom and victory. This is amazing. This feels like a dream come true, knowing that people have your back even when you're not in the room, that type of feeling. People have your back even when you're not in the room. All right, your higher self is in Page of Swords in reverse. Page of Swords upright, we're talking about a new idea, taking a new idea, taking inspiration forward, learning something. So there's something that's not moving forward, not a new way of seeing. Oh, okay. There's something your higher self wants to acknowledge, wants to highlight, remind you that there are as you go through your day, this is unwritten. Your life is unwritten. Feel like this is a reminder, this has been coming up the last couple of days. As you move forward in this new energy and new you, don't try to use the same bag of tricks that you have in the past. Keep checking in with yourself during the day and let go of needing things to be a certain way or having things need to be in a familiar way. What else do we need to know? What else does Spirit guides? Yeah, this is about the past, about your relationship with the past. Oh, interesting. I feel like you're getting some distance. That feels really good. Like, I don't know, how do I explain this? When you reflect, when something, an idea, a thought about your past comes up in your head, it's not as painful. You don't feel as wounded looking back at the past. It's like you have created a new relationship with your past. And if you haven't, that's an invitation to, how can I have a different relationship with the past? I need to have a different relationship with my past so I can create a new relationship with the future, with me in the present time and me going forward. Huh? Huh? Get it? Oh, that's lovely. Lovely. All right. You're figuring it out. You got this. You're finding that balance. There's a lot going on in this reading. There's a lot going on in your life. It's helping you find that balance, find that stability. It's okay to get off balance, because the name of the game is just keep finding your balance. It's okay to get knocked off to one side or the other, get knocked down. It's not how many times it's not how hard you hit, it's how many times you're hit and you get back up and keep fighting. Something like that. I believe that's a Rocky quote. That's what it is. You are moving through, like in Moksha of Kali was talking about, some difficult travails in current energy, but you've got this. It's going to smooth out. There are obstacles in front of you. Would it change your perception of the obstacles if you knew before heading into these type of energies and these obstacles, if you knew, I'm going to make it through, I'm going to make it through, and it's going to smooth everything out? There's positivity on the other side of this meeting of these energies. If you knew that, because that's what the message of Moksha of Kali, would you be able to let go of some worry? Would you be able to let go of self-doubt? Would you let go of needing to control the outcome? Would you be able to add some surrender and trust that the universe has your back, that others around you have your back? In this energy, it feels like you kind of observe this energy coming in, the devil and the Five of Swords energy, just observe, but it doesn't feel like you participate. There's something about they used to be, it's like you used to be in a cage with them, a cage fight, and it was scary at times and confusing, and you felt depleted and overwhelmed. And now I feel like they're in a cage and there's a border between you, like you're not in the same energies. You're not going to communicate in the same way. You're not going to allow them to pull you back into some old fight, some old way of being. How disappointing for them. You've changed. All right. So any last messages from Spirit? Anything we need to know? Oh, wow. Interesting. The devil. So in the front of the cards, the devil, and that's what we pulled in your current energy. But I just pulled it. The last thing, is there anything else we need to know? The devil walking out that door. Bye-bye. See you later. Or don't let the door hit you. There's just the devil's leaving. Again, the devil energy is addiction, seduction, telling you, it has that seductive quality, pulling you like you need this. You don't have this thing that I have, this source, this energy, this flow of some type of energy that you need, that you crave. And instead of finding it within yourself, I get the feeling that you're like, yeah, I do feel that seduction, and that's okay, but I've got too much wisdom now. And I don't even feel like you're that mad at the devil energy. Once you see it and understand the qualities that it's teaching you how to be wise. It's teaching you how to use your own discernment. It's inviting you to find the source of your own power, that it's within and not outside of you. Yeah. That's really beautiful. This feels very pivotal. Pivotal? Easy for me to say. All right, friends. This is wonderful reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments. I love reading your comments. And anything you want to share with me. You guys are amazing. Don't forget to like the video. If you're interested in your own personal reading, the description or the link to schedule your appointments in the description box below. This week is filled up pretty quickly, so there are still plenty of sessions. I know when people want a session, it's like within that 24 hours when you get that inspiration. And now the spaces are filled up a bit. So tough problem for me to have, huh? So anyway, there are still appointments available this weekend and early next week. So I hope to see you then. All right, take care. Bye.